Hello, welcome to this edition of Market Watch, brought to you by EnergyBin, the leading B2B exchange for solar equipment resale. I'm Melissa Schmidt, the Marketing Communication Manager, and I'm joined by my colleague, Renee Kill, our Chief Operating Officer. Renee has nearly 15 years of experience connecting wholesale buyers and sellers of IT and solar hardware. Thanks for being here, Renee.
Yeah, for sure. My pleasure.
Today, we're discussing mid-year PV hardware trends from activity we're observing on the EnergyBin exchange. You can access the mid-year PV hardware trade analysis on our website at resources.energybin.com or in the show notes below. We're halfway through 2023, and PV hardware prices, especially module prices, are finally on the decline after nearly 3 years of inflation caused by the coronavirus pandemic and worldwide supply chain constraints. In fact, module prices are now back to what they were in 2019. Another factor that's positively affecting prices is the increase in supply. First, the Biden administration issued a 24-month tariff exemption on U.S. solar imports from Southeast Asia. Although this exemption expires in June of 2024, it offers some stability for the present time. Second, thanks to the Inflation Reduction Act and private investments, the domestic supply chain is expanding. In addition to growing solar panel assembly, plans are in the works for silicon ingot, wafer, and cell manufacturing. Just today, the Solar Energy Industries Association announced that solar and storage companies have added over $100 billion to the U.S. economy following the Inflation Reduction Act.
Wonderful.
Congratulations, everyone. Regarding inverters, prices remain high due to the ongoing global shortage of semiconductor chips and insulated gate bipolar transistors. But the good news is that most inverter manufacturers have managed to meet demand for their products. Renee, give us an overview of the EnergyBin exchange. What kind of companies are using EnergyBin, and what are the typical categories of PV hardware products that are traded on the exchange?
Okay, yes, thank you, Melissa. I'd love to talk about all of this. EnergyBin launched in 2018 with a grant from the U.S. Department of Energy, which was the Sunshot Initiative Award. The exchange is a subsidiary of Broker Exchange Network, which is based in Rochester, Minnesota, and founded in 2002. Although we were new to solar 6 years ago, we weren't new to the hardware trade. So our veteran exchange, which is BrokerBin, hosts more than 12,500 IT hardware wholesale traders from 65 countries. EnergyBin's vision came about from a desire to provide robust and sustainable resale solution for downstream PV hardware. There are many scenarios where new and used modules, inverters, batteries, and more require a resale solution, including project leftovers, project cancellations, and design changes. Even decommissioned hardware may not be at end of life. EnergyBin acts as a remarketing vehicle for asset recovery. So currently, nearly 1,000 PV professionals are EnergyBin members. Their companies span from across the supply chain and include manufacturers, developers, and EPCs, distributors, installers, O&M managers, utilities, brokers, resellers, recyclers, and service providers. Our membership has grown by 65% since January 2022, which is proof to me that more companies have a need for secondary market solutions.
That's awesome, Renee. I know I've been here for over 5 years, and I'm excited to see how EnergyBin has grown over the years, and we thank all of our members for being a part of this vision to grow a robust and sustainable secondary solar market. Yeah. And it really points to that the fact that companies are executing the suggestion given to them over the past 3 years to diversify their supply chains, which helps to overcome backlogs, delays, and heightened inflation. By joining EnergyBin, they are adopting some kind of secondary solar market strategy as part of their business model.
Mhm.
How can buyers leverage EnergyBin to locate modules, inverters, and other hardware components?
Yeah, great question. So first of all, EnergyBin provides an alternative sourcing solution for buyers, right? So the platform makes it easy to search for a part number. And second, a buyer can send a want to buy request for a single part or even a full bill of materials. In a short turnaround time, that buyer will receive quotes from multiple sellers, which the buyer can review with respect to pricing and availability. So what we learned in the PV hardware trade analysis was that 51% of want to buy requests are sent for the purpose of obtaining quotes. So what we know then is buyers are utilizing EnergyBin for its intended purpose.
The trade analysis, also found that another 29% of want to buy requests are sent out to locate replacement parts, especially for older models of solar panels and inverters.
Mhm.
What do you see changing in terms of technology and product availability on EnergyBin?
Okay, well, with respect to product availability, modules and inverters make up most products traded, which is totaling about 74%. That's followed by electrical and structural balance of system parts and energy storage systems. So in modules alone, supply has increased by 176% since the first half of 2022. One major technological change is more efficient, more powerful modules. So our findings from the PV hardware trade analysis showed that high efficiency modules for resale on EnergyBin had an average rate of 20.35%, with the highest power module, a 670 watt panel, reaching 22.2%. These rates are tracking with US national averages for residential and commercial projects, which tells me then that sellers are having success marketing high-end products on the exchange. And even as the modules become more powerful, the price per watt is declining. At the close of Q2, the US weighted average list price for high efficiency modules was 39.7 cents per watt, and we saw prices as low as 27 cents. Now, 2 months later, more want to sell broadcasts are coming in around 25 to 35 cents per watt, and global prices are right around 20 cents per watt. So this is all great news if you're in the market for the latest and greatest technology, but it's a different story if you're looking for older technology. So take modules, for example, that are 100 to 300 watts and new with warranty. Those are hard to come by. So some might say it's impossible to find these products. Manufacturers no longer produce them, nor do they have reserves of any of these older modules in their warehouses. On EnergyBin, these modules make up less than 10% of total modules listed for sale. However, the supply of used modules is increasing, which offers an alternative option for replacement purposes and low budget projects. Several EnergyBin members specialize in secondhand solar modules, where they offer testing, inspection, and repair services, as well as limited warranties from 1 to 5 years to guarantee their products. As the secondary market grows, we'll see more of these types of service providers entering the market.
Thank you for that well-informed explanation, Renee. I'd add that the EnergyBin PV module price index, which is published annually in January, is another resource that goes deeper into module trade on the exchange. And you can download the report on our website at resources.energybin.com. Now, Renee, you mentioned that the vast majority of products available on EnergyBin are modules and inverters. What are some of the top brands named by buyers and sellers on the exchange?
Of the sample data in the PV hardware trade analysis, we discovered that there really isn't a lot of difference between buyers and sellers when it comes to the top 4 brands for both modules and inverters. You can see the similarities on this chart. For inverters, SMA, SolarEdge, Fronius, and Enphase are the most preferred brands by both parties. One difference in the module category is the top requested brand by buyers, which is SunPower. These panels are hard to find as SunPower stopped making modules in 2022, yet buyers want them. This trend is a resale opportunity for any broker or reseller who can find them or a like-for-like alternative module. And then EnergyBin makes it easy to view and respond to buyer requests like these.
Renee, tell us more about resale opportunities. What tips do you have for solar equipment brokers and resellers?
Okay. First and foremost, you're going to want to log into EnergyBin daily because activity is always changing. Our traders on BrokerBin spend all day buying and selling IT hardware, and they are constantly watching the exchange activity to quickly respond to buyers' requests and not miss an opportunity to buy low. They're driven and motivated, and those same opportunities exist on EnergyBin. Remember that EnergyBin is a community of your solar industry peers. Reach out to the other members to introduce yourself. Success flows from building and nurturing relationships. Second, reach out to our account managers, Rob and Thomas, for introductions they can make on your behalf. These two are connecting buyers and sellers all day, every day, and they're here for you, so use them. They are truly an invaluable resource.
They truly are. And what I hear you saying is so important. The success as a reseller or a broker really depends on building and nurturing relationships with other members and with your account representative.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Wrapping it up, I want to thank you, Renee, for your insights and keeping us up to date with secondary solar market trends.
Very
For
welcome.
our viewers, if you'd like to chat one-on-one with Rob or Thomas about your solar hardware buy-sell needs, reach out to us at energybin.com. Also, subscribe to our YouTube channel to get more tips for buying and selling wholesale solar equipment. From the entire EnergyBin team, we wish you success in your work to advance solar energy. Thank you for all you do, and thanks for watching.